Hello, fellow Homo sapiens. Welcome to the channel, Sapiens. As Yuval Noah Harari posits in his groundbreaking book Homo Deus, we stand on the threshold of transforming not just our society, technology, and biological makeup, but the very essence of humanness itself. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence surpasses human decision-making, where our bodies are interlaced with technology to stave off disease and possibly death, and where our daily lives are no longer burdened by the survival issues that have plagued humanity for millennia. This is not the plot of a science fiction novel. It is a plausible preview of our future as envisaged by one of the most profound thinkers of our time. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence surpasses human decision-making, where our bodies are interlaced with technology to stave off disease and possibly death, and where our daily lives are no longer burdened by the survival issues that have plagued humanity for millennia. This is not the plot of a science fiction novel. It is a plausible preview of our future as envisaged by one of the most profound thinkers of our time. This essay's journey stretches beyond the written pages of Homo Deus into the implications of its predictions and insights, weaving the tapestry of a future painted with the broad brushstrokes of advanced technologies and ideologies. The prophecy of Harari is not merely about technological enhancement, but about a complete shift in the dominance hierarchy of Earth. Homo Deus, or God-man, marks the evolution of Homo sapiens to beings that not only master their environment, but also themselves. This shift, although subtle, is revolutionary. As we look towards our gleaming cities brimming with digital enhancements, it's easy to overlook the profound transformation within. Biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and high-level computational power are intertwining to carve out a world where our deepest desires and fears are codified and manipulated. In our eagerness to transcend biological limitations, we might be reshaping who we are, lifting the curtain on a theater where humans are both the audience and performers, watching our evolution unfold in real time. Data, a term once confined to tech experts and statisticians, now lies at the heart of all significant decisions, influencing everything from individual choices to policymaking on a global scale. Dataism, as introduced in Homo Deus, suggests an ideology where the flow and processing of data become the most valued activities, edging out previous human-centered ideologies like humanism and divine command theories. Picture a world where algorithms know you better than you know yourself, where they predict your needs, desires, and possibly even your thoughts. This redefines autonomy, shifts our understanding of freedom, and recasts the meaning of self-awareness. These changes herald a new mode of existence where human experience and data become blissfully, or perhaps eerily, entwined. As our lives get increasingly algorithm-driven, the major question that arises is, are we diluting our humanity or simply transgressing into a new form of it? Re-engineering the human body. The potential to engineer life has knocked at our door louder than ever, with genetic modifications, biotechnological advancements, and the potential for electronic enhancements. Homo Deus teases out scenarios where the human body is no longer a given, but a starting point, a canvas for innovation. Consider genetic engineering aimed not just at eliminating disease, but at enhancing human capacities. Imagine a world where aging is optional, where our bodies are fortified against all ailments, and where our physical and cognitive limits are pushed constantly by implants and prosthetics. This part of our journey will delve into the ethical, psychological, and societal repercussions of these possibilities. Are we ready to be the architects of our own biology? What happens when everyone wants to be perfect? Intellectual and emotional AI beyond binary codes. Artificial intelligence today is not just about crunching vast amounts of data or winning at chess. It's increasingly about simulating human intellectual and emotional processes, creating entities that not only mimic but potentially exceed human capabilities in these areas. As we teach machines to learn and feel, a paradox emerges. The more human-like machines become, the more we need to redefine what it means to be human. When machines can compose symphonies, write poetry, and possibly empathize, what becomes of the human spirit? Is it rendered obsolete, or does it find new modes of expression? This discussion will extend beyond technical capabilities and into the soul of what it means to be human, an exploration that may redefine our relationship with machines. The ethical dilemma: playing God. With power comes responsibility, but also temptation. The advancements sketched in Homo Deus allow humanity unprecedented control over life, not just in terms of extending lifespans, but fundamentally altering the core of what life is. This godlike power raises critical ethical questions. Should we select what kind of children to have, how intelligent they should be, or how emotionally resilient? What rules, if any, should govern these capabilities? This part probes the moral landscape that we must navigate as we step closer to becoming deities in our own right, capable of crafting not just our environment but our essence. The transformation beckons profound dilemmas: the balance between innovation and ethics, the reconcilement of new powers with old values, and the rethinking of what it means to lead a good life. Societal alterations, the rich and the rest. The transition to Homo Deus could exacerbate existing inequalities or create new forms of disparity. Imagine a future where only the wealthy can afford genetic enhancements or advanced AI companions, leading to a super-stratified society. This divergence may lead to societal segments that are not only economically but biologically different, challenging the very notions of equality and fairness that underpin our current social contracts. This section will explore how our socio-economic systems need to adapt to prevent new forms of apartheid, ensuring that the future is not only advanced but also inclusive. The question persists: can we democratize access to the tech that is reshaping our species, or will the future belong only to those who can afford it? Preserving human values in a post-human world. As we forge ahead into this brave new world, the preservation of human values becomes imperative. How can we ensure that compassion, humility, and love, traits that have defined us for millennia, are not sidelined by efficiency, logic, and enhancement? This introspective chapter reflects on the importance of embedding human values in the bedrock of all future developments, ensuring that as we evolve, we do not lose sight of what makes life meaningful. It's about finding balance in our unstoppable quest for advancement with the timeless virtues that make us profoundly human. As we venture into the realm of Homo Deus, the challenge is not just technological or biological. It's profoundly philosophical. Conclusion: embrace or challenge the inevitable. The future, as Yuval Noah Harari sketches it, is bedazzling but also profoundly unsettling. It bears the promise of transcending our current limitations but also poses serious risks if not navigated with wisdom and foresight. In concluding this exploration, we are faced with a choice: either to passively drift into the future that technology and power might decree, or to actively shape it in a way that preserves our core values and broadens the benefits of these monumental changes. The role of Homo sapiens, as stewards of the world and architects of Homo Deus, is to decide not just what we can do, but what we should do. The journey towards becoming gods is laden with both marvels and moral quandaries. It is a path that demands not only keen innovation, but deep introspection. As we stand on this precipice looking into the future, our greatest task may be to ensure that in our quest to become more than human, we do not forfeit what it means to be human at all. So finally, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.